And now, the best 60-ish seconds of your week.
And it's the last Saturday of November, and time again for another edition of the best 60-ish seconds of your week, unedited, unscripted, unrehearsed. So that's what you get. And we've just gone through two very important days, one much more important than the other, Thanksgiving Day, where we as a nation give thanks for all the goodness and blessings that God has given to us. There are so many, and we all have so much to be thankful for, and I in particular have an amazing amount of things to say thanks for. Merely the fact that I'm here, thanks be to God, is number one. And then the next day, we take on Black Friday, where people climb all over each other and jab each other to get into the line at the head to get the best deal on stuff after we've just said thank you for everything we have. So there must have been some mistake on our part when we had to have all this additional stuff. It's one of the great ironies to me that those two holidays are juxtaposed. And one of the things that's being discussed these days is the notion developed by a couple of left-wing congresspeople that individual members of the military can decide which orders they want to follow. Think about that, because it really boils down to three words: chain of command. And when that chain of command gets broken, everything falls apart. If you've got, as an individual member of the military, the right to decide which orders you will and won't obey, think about it. Just think about it, and all the chaos that would result from that, putting lives in danger and the entire system in jeopardy. This is just another of the really nutty ideas of the far left, and hopefully it will be shot down as such. And here in my home state of Pennsylvania, our esteemed governor is celebrating the fact that he has signed into law legislation that will ban hair discrimination. Now, for somebody that's lost a good bit due to the drugs, medically prescribed drugs I've been taking, maybe I would support that. But I just have to wonder, with a state that has as many problems facing it as we do, and as many issues that would help the state move forward and become truly great again, if hair discrimination is at the top of that list. Just something to think about. But, you know, Josh Shapiro just loves it because he is a PR maven. There might not be much substance to him, but there certainly is a lot of fluff and fanfare. And finally, we often pay tribute to folks that have passed away during the past week. But today, I want to pay tribute to somebody that passed away some time ago, because this week we observed his 100th birthday, even though he has passed on. William F. Buckley was the most significant conservative intellectual of the second half of the 20th century. I think that is unquestioned and unarguable. And he was constantly in the media, somebody protecting, proclaiming, and promoting conservative values with his incredible intellect, his wonderful vocabulary, and his great smile. And William F. Buckley had a great sense of humor, too. When he ran for mayor of New York, he was asked during the campaign what he would do as his first act as mayor, and he said, "I'd ask for a recount." In addition to his own wonderful career, his brother, Jim Buckley, who just passed away recently at the age of 100, was another fabulous conservative leader who won a Senate seat as a third-party candidate. Think about that, in a major state, New York. And he did it by beating Charles Goodell, the incumbent senator. Now, that name may ring a bell for fans of the NFL because his son, Roger Goodell, is the commissioner. Just another little tidbit of history for all of you on this important weekend. And for now, that is the best 60-ish seconds of your week.